about the internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward. There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
we're at ground zero of something that's about to be really big.
We're in the middle of the sort of rebuilding of the financial system, and Ripple is poised to figure out where the interesting things are.
We're trying to really leapfrog the current standards that other crypto companies are working on today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Yesterday, Judge Torres denied the SEC's motion to seal the Hinman documents, and the day after, breaking news on CNBC, Ripple buys Swiss startup as SEC crackdown forces companies to consider overseas moves. Folks, a Swiss startup. What a coincidence. The World Economic Forum is based out of Switzerland. The closed door meetings that they're having, folks, we're not going to hear about. There are so many partnerships that have not been announced yet because they're not ready to do so. And Brad Garlinghouse even said it himself a couple of years back. Take a listen.
We had customers through meetings. So, look, we are working. I'm aware there's some rumors out there. We announce our customer relationships when our partners are ready to announce that, and is part of working with the industry and not kind of trying to surprise them. Right. We will make those announcements when we and our customers are ready.
And Ripple buying Medico, who are working with Citibank, PNB Paribas, DBS Bank, are now working with Ripple. And that is 100% fact. Folks, trillions are going to flood into this market. I cannot believe what people are going to miss out. At the end of this video, I'm going to play a video of an individual that got into Tesla early when people were digging hard like we do in this community, and it paid off very handsomely. You just got to wait, and patience will pay off very handsomely. Ripple takes on the crypto custody market with Medico. The growing institutional crypto custody market is expected to reach a staggering 10 trillion by 2030. So this is just institutional crypto custody. Holding crypto would be 10 trillion by 2030. This doesn't account for tokenized assets, okay? According to the World Economic Forum, the market for tokenized assets could reach a valuation of 24 trillion by 2027, tapping into its potential to provide greater market liquidity. That's just tokenized assets, and this is talking about institutional investors, okay, getting into crypto and custodying it, and that's approximately 10 trillion by 2030. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, we have $37 trillion in market cap just off institutional investors. Take a listen, this is massive. Ripple will expand its enterprise offerings, providing customers the technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized assets. And the most liquid asset at the end is gonna win, and that's gonna be XRP. Ripple's 10-year history addressing multi-trillion-dollar pain points utilizing blockchain and cryptocurrency and solving the hardest problems for enterprise customers has enabled the company to grow and expand. From cross-border payments and CBDCs to liquidity management and tokenization, Ripple has it all. I am so thankful that the price of XRP is still where it's at today and it hasn't taken off because, folks, the switch hasn't been flipped yet. They're doing this the proper way, getting everything in order, and then kaboom, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a kaboom moment. Ripple's product and solution offerings and the global network of partners and customers continue to innovate and evolve, enabling customers to custody, issue, and settle these tokenized assets is a natural next step in both the company and the industry's evolution. And then they went on to reference what we talked about just a couple of days ago. NASDAQ recently announced their plan to launch crypto custody service for Bitcoin and Ethereum by the end of Q2. 2023, signaling the stock exchange's first step towards a larger digital asset initiative. NASDAQ is not going to come out and start listing stuff until there's regulatory clarity in the United States. Somewhat of regulatory clarity. It doesn't have to be 100%, but they need some sort of clarity on specific assets. Bitcoin, there is a little bit of uncertainty. Ethereum, once these 10-minute emails come out, there's going to be a lot of uncertainty. It might even tank Ethereum. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But let's just keep going. Because Ripple, again, folks, so many partnerships, so many use cases. The value that's going to be moved across the XRP ledger is going to be melting people's faces. World Economic Forum, blockchain could disrupt 867 trillion in traditional markets. This was back in 2021, saying there is $867 trillion traditional markets that blockchain could disrupt. It's not a could, it's a will disrupt, folks, and you guys all know that. And if you guys remember, DTCC's multi-trillion-dollar DLT platform to launch late 2022 at earliest. And I'm not going to get into this in today's video. We've covered it in the past. DTCC is heavily involved indirectly with Ripple, and that is a fact. And we're talking about $2.4 quadrillion just the DTCC alone. And we're going to finish off with this PDF from the World Economic Forum. Equity markets, DLT in the equity markets and value chain. Where do you think Ripple is going to play a role here? Basically every single level. Why don't we just go ahead and look at post-trade for clearing, settlement, custody now, which we are with Liquidity Hub and acquiring Matico, and asset servicing. We are at the early stages of this. The way Ripple has approached this is probably one of the most efficient ways you could do as a company. And all I could say is, folks, buckle up, because the next couple of years is going to be absolutely crazy. We will see XRP at $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, 100%. It logically makes sense. If you understand what you hold, you got nothing to worry about. With that being said, take a listen to this video, and we'll be back with another episode.
My name is Brandon Smith. I'm a 32-year-old video producer. So I originally invested in Tesla in 2017. I invested $10,000, and today it's worth, I think, about $1 million, give or take a couple $100,000, depending on the day. And you know, it's really only just beginning. I found this guy. His name was Galileo Russell on YouTube. He has a channel called Hyperchange, and his first or second video kind of inspired me, and I looked around further and I found this forum called the Tesla Motors Club Forum, and there was these really, really smart people that covered the company in ways that, frankly, I just wasn't seeing in the news. And I was like, these guys are digging deep into the financial documents of the company and really knew what they were talking about. My reaction when this stock exploded in 2020 was, finally, I mean, the stock traded flat from 2014 through 2019. Back in 2017, direction that the world was going. I mean, these weren't just cars that we're talking about. We're talking about propulsion in general. Planes, trains, automobiles, you name it, all of this stuff is going electric. I have never really thought of a point to where I would say, I'm good, I'm gonna sell. You know, yeah, I'm currently at a good spot, but if you look at the company's trajectory, we're only at the beginning. I have no reason to sell, mostly because, you know, I've got my own place to live right now. I'm not in any big hurry. There's no real reason to completely upend my life and ruin the ability for me to, you know, look at this growth rate and just give up on it and say, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. That's crazy. You got to be a part of this.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, you know, it's solving a real problem,
And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.